In the dim glow of the coffee shop, our eyes met over mismatched mugs. The barista handed me a cup with a message scrawled on it, unknowingly setting the stage for a love brewed in the warmth of shared conversations and spilled secrets. A love I'd go on to cherish forever. I stared at the cup in confusion, wondering if this had been a mistake. The pastel pink ceramic mug the barista handed me had a painting of a cute white cat on it, and underneath, written in black, was a message that read, "How does it feel to warm my heart?" At that moment, I look up, still in a state of confusion, and my eyes lock with the most beautiful person I'd ever seen. A girl who's approximately my age, with short black hair that reached her collarbone, with captivating blue eyes, wearing a white hoodie with a red rose printed on the front, who was sitting at the table across from mine. I was so mesmerized by her that I could barely speak, but then I found my voice and asked, is this yours? I think I must have received your order by mistake." I gestured towards the coffee mug in front of me. The girl, to my surprise, shook her head. "No, that was completely meant for you," she said. "Are you sure?" I replied. "Because I really don't see how." She promptly cut me off, and without missing a beat, she said, "As soon as I see a beautiful girl like yourself, I can't let it go unnoticed." I blushed. Damn, she was smooth. "I had the barista write you that message on your mug because I wasn't going to let fate slip away without at least letting you know how I felt," she said, smiling. "Look, I know that might seem incredibly forward, but it's sweet," I chime in. "I actually think it's a really smooth yet clever way of getting your feelings across." The girl blushed, and I found myself instantly feeling all warm and fuzzy inside. Silence arose between us for a few moments, but then the girl broke it by saying, "I'm Lydia, by the way." "Emily," I replied. "It's nice to meet you." Not long after that, Lydia invited me to join her at her table, and I promptly do so, where, to my surprise, we spent the next several hours chatting until the coffee shop closed. I had so much fun with her that I didn't want it to end there. Strangely enough, I felt comfortable around her, safe around her, and all I wanted to do was keep talking to her without a care in the world. I hate to admit it, but for the first time since my long-term relationship ended, Lydia was the first person I found myself properly catching feelings for the more I spent time with her. Is this what fate feels like? I thought. For a moment, I thought that maybe my mind was overreacting with how quickly I found myself catching feelings for Lydia, despite having only just met her. Was I falling in love? Is this what it's supposed to feel like? Because I realized that I undeniably was, and it didn't serve me to hide from it and pretend as if it wasn't happening. And to my luck, Lydia felt the same way, because not long after we exited the coffee shop, she turned to me and said, "Hey, I'm having a really great time with you and would love to keep this going. What do you say we exchange numbers?" Without hesitation, I promptly shoved my phone in her hand so that she could enter her number, and I did the same for her. And from that day forward, as they say, the rest was history. Because little did I know our meeting at the coffee shop would set the foundation for a love story that felt as if it were straight out of a rom-com, and I couldn't have asked for anything more perfect. But more importantly, I'm convinced that it was fate pulling us together.